whoa there. Slim back on some other shit. I done took a couple L's, but you'll never see me forfeit, yeah. I was sleeping on some bullshit, but I'm done playing on some horse shit. This been a plan, I ain't forced this. Niggas all on their duty now, how they quick to judge you on some court shit. They shoot to say they shot me, I plan to kill it, no, I'm coming with a full clip. And I'm always keeping it 100, niggas gave me change back on some short shit. Playing no games, gotta get on top, cause I'm trying ball on some sports shit. Ooh, that girl too saucy, watch the drip. Walk right past your bitch and made her slip. Ain't no way to surf this wave, you need a ship. Try to serve me up a plate, I leave a tip. All about getting my bag, give me the chips, then dip. If he ain't talking about cash, then he ain't talking about shit. They try to get fly and they crash, I hit the runway and rip. You get me out of my bag, then I'ma pocket your bitch. I been popping no jack in no box, ain't gotta be square to get put in a box. Life is a movie, my haters are props, don't let your ego get you hit in your block. I'm at your head, cop out the top, cuffing the game, but I am no cop. If you ain't with it, then you was the op. Niggas be lame, they need to stop. See me and you, we ain't congruent. Niggas stay rapping about some shit that they ain't doing. How you in the kitchen, nigga, ain't shit brewing. But your bitch, she know the night, so when she say it, they gon' chill it. Get it up. They just putting on scenes. Shit ain't really what it seems. I don't relate to all the fake shit. Nah, nigga, that ain't in my jeans. It's a real dirty game. Hard to keep shit clean. I ain't never had to knock the next man to build up my self-esteem. I've been patiently waiting, yeah, I've been steady chasing. They steady hating, no relation, no, my hoes ain't basic. And why they making up excuses, me, I make a statement. And make these niggas pay attention like they making payments. Real life, I know you niggas feel me. Let me say a little louder for the ones on the back that can't hear me. Since day one, I've been the real me. Shock up in that water, they can't reel me. All facts. Just give me the paper. Female beast. Slap Jenkins. You need. Yeah. Y'all already know what it is, man. Female beast. Slim Jenkins. Whoa there. Slim back on some other shit. I done took a couple L's, but you'll never see me forfeit, yeah. I was sleeping on some bullshit, but I'm done playing on some horse shit. This been a plan, I ain't forced this. Niggas all on their duty now, how they quick to judge you on some court shit. They shoot to say they shot me, I plan to kill it, no, I'm coming with a full clip. And I'm always keeping it 100, niggas gave me change back on some short shit. Playing no games, gotta get on top, cause I'm trying ball on some sports shit. Ooh, that girl too saucy, watch the drip. Walk right past your bitch and made her slip. Ain't no way to surf this wave, you need a ship. Try to serve me up a plate, I leave a tip. All about getting my bag, give me the chips, then dip. If he ain't talking about cash, then he ain't talking about shit. They try to get fly and they crash, I hit the runway and rip. You get me out of my bag, then I'ma pocket your bitch. I been popping no jack in no box, ain't gotta be square to get put in a box. Life is a movie, my haters are props, don't let your ego get you hit in your block. I'm at your head, cop out the top, cuffing the game, but I am no cop. If you ain't with it, then you was the op. Niggas be lame, they need to stop. See me and you, we ain't congruent. Niggas stay rapping about some shit that they ain't doing. How you in the kitchen, nigga, ain't shit brewing. But your bitch, she know the night, so when she say it, they gon' chill it. Get it up. They just putting on scenes. Shit ain't really what it seems. I don't relate to all the fake shit. Nah, nigga, that ain't in my jeans. It's a real dirty game. Hard to keep shit clean. I ain't never had to knock the next man to build up my self-esteem. I've been patiently waiting, yeah, I've been steady chasing. They steady hating, no relation, no, my hoes ain't basic. And why they making up excuses, me, I make a statement. And make these niggas pay attention like they making payments. Real life, I know you niggas feel me. Let me say a little louder for the ones on the back that can't hear me. Since day one, I've been the real me. Shock up in that water, they can't reel me. All facts. Just give me the paper. Female beast. Slap Jenkins.
What is up? What is up, everybody? Welcome into Under the Light, where we dive into the film and not the narrative. Apologize for my slight tardiness, but we here. We said we started 7. We started probably like 7:09, and now it's 7:15. But that's okay because we got plenty of time to get through what we are gonna get through. But y'all know when y'all come in, As it says on the scrolling banner below, please hit the like button, please hit the share button, please hit the subscribe button. And also, please donate to Stargazer Sports. As you can see there, my Cash App is $Stargazer Sports. So I would appreciate, I appreciate anything that you guys donate to me. And if you guys donate to me live in the show, I will give you a shout out. So, but without further ado, I think we can go ahead and get into the content. I do want to do something a little bit out of order, but it's not going to be long. I'm just going to take like 5 minutes to like show it on the screen, and then we can actually get into the film analysis because I want to get into first the Cowboys versus Rams scrimmage. So I got a lot to talk about with that. But I do want to just show this because I know my Dallas Wings are playing right now. I scheduled this ahead of time before I knew the game started at 7. So it is what it is. But y'all can just, these are my 5 keys to victory for us to win tonight. Uh, yeah, here we go. So my 5 keys to victory for us to win. I'm gonna just run through these, and then I'm getting on to the Cowboys versus Rams scrimmage. But number one, I think this needs to be a big game for Paige, and I'm gonna keep saying that until Paige has a big a big game. And I know she's been having efficient games. She's been steadily putting up 23 points. I mean, 20 plus points. And I think I just saw the other day that she passed Cynthia Cooper for like the most points scored by a guard in their first 2 years. So shout out to Paige for doing that. But I still gonna keep putting pressure on her because she is our leader, and I think that she's got to take more control of this offense and getting her teammates the ball right more consistently, but also her being more aggressive with her own shot. We need aggressive Paige. I call her Psycho Paige. I got that from when people say, when Tom Brady turns up, they say he's Psycho Tom. So I call Paige when she get that look in her eye and she can't miss Psycho Paige. So we need Psycho Paige to show up. We need Arike to show up. Arike did not show up last. Arike did not show up last game, and I put part of that on her because I did see her standing around a lot. But I also put it on Jose because you clearly did not have a plan for one of your best players to get the ball. I said we need to attack the paint. That's really been our game plan, like consistently, for these past, I don't know, probably like month and a half. So I think we need to continue with that and dominate. We can dominate Toronto in the paint because they don't really have any rim protectors. I think besides Sabali, but I don't really see Sabali like that. I'm not gonna lie to you. Or Izzy Harrison. I don't. Sorry. Attack the glass. I said we need to get 10 plus offensive rebounds. Um, and said we win possessions, we win games, be physical, crash, and outwork. Last game, I can't remember, but we outscored them. Actually, I think I can pull it up. Y'all give me a second. So last game when we played them in July, we had 16 offensive rebounds and generated 20-second chance points. So I think that's something that we need to do again. Continue dominate on the glass, which we should be able to, because like I said, they really don't got no bigs like that. And then my last point is just And then my last point is don't fall behind early. I know Mabry is probably shooting it up. She's been shooting it up. I would like to kind of try to keep a bottle on Mabry if we can. Uh, who to send to her? Maybe a walk. Maybe Alana. But we need to probably get a big body on Mabry. I don't think Paige or Arike should be her assignment now. They probably will, but I just don't think. I think we should I think if we have Paige or Arike on her, I do think Mabry's probably going to have a field day. So that's why I'm saying send somebody else to her. Maybe even possibly double team her. To be honest, we don't want another hot 3-point shooter putting up a career high on us in back-to-back games. So we definitely need to control the perimeter. We need to stop, and we need to force them to drive to the hoop because nobody is really comfortable doing that. Maybe Kiki Rice, but Kiki Rice is not really a scoring threat. She's like a pass first point guard. So, but anyway, those are my 5 keys to victory. Now I want to get into the Dallas Cowboys versus Rams scrimmage. Yeah, I want to get into the Dallas Cowboys versus Rams scrimmage. Really excited to get into that. them Rams was big mad. Big mad. That they got their ass whooped. And it's like, listen, we dominated them. I mean, we can see it from the clip, right? Which is the film, because that's all we have, right? For right now, or clips. So we can see it from the clip, but also we have verified sources that were out there watching, taking notes, step by step, line by line, who were showing that y'all in fact got y'all's asses kicked. Now they didn't say that y'all didn't win at all. Y'all did win some. You know, y'all got some touchdowns, stuff like that. They didn't say that y'all didn't win at all, Rams fans. But it's just when it came to who stole the day, they said the defense came in and stole the day. So, and then the offense, like, we kind of started off a little bit slow because we was running the ball, right? We was trying to wear them down, but then by the time we got to the last period, they couldn't stop a damn thing once we got to red zone. So clearly, what I'm saying is we had a plan. We had a plan. But let me see. Shout out to Miss Makers in the chat. I really appreciate you rocking with me and being in here with me tonight. And I think I can also now have music because I think I finally figured out why I wasn't able to have it. Yeah, so let me see if I can. Okay, so that's some music. Let's see what it sounds like on the live. Y'all give me a second. I'm gonna test drive it. Build the plane while it's in the air. But I think I finally figured out how to stop getting my sound around. Okay, I think we good. Y'all should be able to hear me good. But anyway, okay, so let's get into the content. So first, let's look at first of all, we're gonna look at the clip because that's, like I said, that's all we got. We're gonna look at the clip, and then I also want to go to the reporters, right? The very people we can verify, like AKA Bot Lombardi, our baby goat of our Dallas Cowboys content community. And let's give a shout out to Bot. We thank God for Bot because he is one of us, you know what I'm saying? But now he's in the building. So that's just such a big deal for us because he's somebody that we know we can trust. and listen to what he's saying, and he's not, trying to manipulate us or trying to push or prove narrative. You know what I'm saying? He's honestly going off of what he sees, and we can trust him, right? We've trusted him for years as he has the eye of a scout, right? So, shout out to Vox, but first I do want to look at the clips. Of course, the reporters, so this is not going to be like our normal clips because the reporters were not allowed because of the dumbass Rams. They did not allow us to have cameras inside or to have live video, right? So the reporters couldn't video, and then it was a closed practice, so even fans couldn't go in their video. So they pretty much had the shit locked up. But both Dallas Cowboys accounts, which is so funny, and we've been trolling the Rams on Twitter because we've been trolling the Rams fans and the reporters because y'all said y'all ain't want no video. Dallas Cowboys was like, okay, still put out video. Oh my God. That is just hilarious to me because we still put out video, and then the Rams got mad because all the reporters put out how they got their asses kicked. And then the Cowboys put out the video to prove it. So, just hilarious. It's a hilarious situation. Hilarious. We've been trolling them all day, So, then basically the Rams, they, once we put out our media, then they were like, shit, let's put out our media, show we didn't get dominated. It's like, y'all showing y'all got dominated on several accounts. And we can see it from the clip. We can see it. We can see what Quentin Williams is over there doing. So, anyway, so I'm going to pull up the clip from the Dallas Cowboys actual Twitter or X page. We're going to look at that. And then also, we're going to listen to Bosh Lombardi. We're going to react to his camp notes. So let me pull up the clips on Twitter from our Dallas Cowboys team. I hope my Dallas wins Wednesday, man. We need to win bad. I wish I could watch the game right now, but it is what it is. What am I looking for? Oh, Dallas. All right, I'm about to bring up. We put out y'all, look at this. First of all, I love, bro, Jerry is hilarious, bro. Jerry Wayne Jones. He said, okay, no media. Is that what you say? Oh, no problem. Please, I'm about to show y'all the Dallas Cowboys Twitter, y'all. Look at this Dallas Cowboys Twitter. This is hilarious. They said, okay, videos. You said no videos. Y'all, please look at this. Hold on, let me put it on the big screen. Oh, I gotta scroll up here. Y'all, please look. Okay, they said no videos. Please look at how many videos we posted to that practice. Wait, hold on. There's another one up here. Okay. Video. Another video. Which that's just like a funny video or whatever. That's not like something else. That's pictures. Video. Video. Another video. Another video. Another video. Another video. Another video. Another video. Okay, so clearly they said no video. Jerry said no video. Jerry said no video by ad. But thank you, Jerry, because now we have content for Under the Light. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you. Thank you. Let's give a clap to Jerry. Let's give Jerry a kiss. Thank you, Jerry. You're so amazing. Okay, anyway. So let's pull this up. I don't care about Gotti and so we could look at this. Y'all want to look at some drills? I kind of like these drills. Yeah, let's kind of look at these drills. Actually, no, I don't want to look at them. Yeah, never mind. That's not. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna look at this first clip, and this is a GP, bro. This is why I put GP, bro. I put GP on the thumbnail because this mofo is crazy. But I love him, bro. He be turned up. He is what we need, bro. He is what we need as a Dallas Cowboys fan base and community. He just brings that energy. He brings that dog. Like last time, and Overshow said it. Listen, last practice, and I was pissed, and I was trying to be in denial. I was like, no, we didn't get our ass whooped. I was really trying to, comfort myself. Like, no, we didn't get our ass whooped. They lying. You know what I'm saying? But we low key, we got dominated. We got, especially our defense. I mean, they had a field day on us. So, the fact that we was able to come in and from the rip come in and show them like we're not gonna be bitched down and bullied today. Fuck you thought. So anyway, let's look at this clip of GP. This clip of GP. See what he did. Yeah, I got the volume turned off. Okay. Now hold on, y'all. Let me make sure, cause y'all not talking to me in the chat. I need to make sure y'all can hear me. So hold on. I need to, Okay, I had to just make sure y'all could hear me, but y'all can hear me. I can hear myself on YouTube, so y'all should be able to hear me in the chat. Should be able to hear me clearly because I fixed what needed to be fixed so that I can have background music. But anyway, let's get into this clip of GP, and then we're gonna determine, did we really dominate? Because the Rams fans and who else they saying? The Rams fans and the media is saying we over exaggerated. So okay, so let's look and see what happened, and then we could evaluate and see, are we over exaggerating or what? So first of all, and you see, we're gonna look at this is why this is under the lights. We gotta look at the clip closely. Because we gotta see, okay, was that really a sack? You know what I'm saying? We gotta see that type of stuff first before we just say, oh look, GP. See, I'm being fair. I'm not here to spin no narratives. I wanna really see. So if we look at the offensive line, and honestly, y'all, I gotta take off these cameras because they make stuff too tinted. Can't see a thing. Okay, I can see now. So, oh wait, hold on, can't talk. Okay, so anyway, so if we look at this, let's see if Dak really got this ball off in real life. Okay, so I'm not sure who this is. Somebody is guarding 10. We have Cooper Beebe who's blocking him, and I think that's Cooper Beebe. I'm not sure, but I think this is Cooper Beebe blocking up number 97. Looks like Booker Um, now Terrence Steele is in Dak's lap, from what I can see, and I think that's Terrence Steele. Can I zoom in? How do I zoom in? I don't know how to zoom in, but I think. Oh, okay. But I think Terrence Steele looks to be in Dak's lap, so I'm not. But it looks like Dak still was able to get it off, even though Terrence Steele was in his lap, from what I could see. Yeah, because you can definitely look at Dak's feet. You see, you can tell here. Can y'all see what Yeah, hold on. Let me see. How can I zoom in so y'all can need to be able to zoom in. Oh, okay. It's command. Let me see how. I guess it won't let me. I hate this, y'all, because I can't really. It's not letting me expand on this video. But anyway, it does look. It does look. You have to zoom in on your screen, but it does look like you can clearly see that Terrence Steele's leg is like inside of Dak's leg. So he's definitely in Dak's lap now. Tyler Guyton, he's got his man cleared out, right? But I did hear that Terrence Steele was having a pretty rough day, so I'm not shocked to see that he was in Dak's lap. But it looks like Dak still got that ball off, and I think in a real game, like that probably would have been, you know how Dak has his magic throws, where he's basically getting thrown to the damn ground, but he still makes the throw. So this is I would say I'm gonna say y'all can put it in the chat, but what do y'all think? Do y'all think Dak would have got that throw off in real life, or y'all think he would have got that? I'm gonna say he would have got that throw off in real life. But anyway, that's GP, right? I don't know how big of a gain that is, but let's see if we can see from the. Looks like that. That's probably like what, 20, 25-yard gain, dog, on your head top. And I'm not sure who was that versus. Oh, that's against Emmanuel. That's against Emmanuel. And the Rams are like, he's our CB3. I'm like, he's still y'all starter, and he was y'all starter last year. The fuck? Like, we obviously know y'all got Jalen Watson and from the Chiefs and McDuffie, but we cooked them too. Hell, we cooked them too. I could go and show this film of them getting cooked. So Forbes, he gonna get cooked just like the other two corners that y'all guys go get cooked. So that was on Forbes, who was y'all starting corner last year. You got cooked fair and square. Next, look at GP. They are so pissed. All right, talk. Okay, now we gotta look again, cause see, we gotta see, was that a sack? Okay, so now we look at this one. This for sure looks like a sack. This for sure is a sack. Cooper Beebe gave this sack up. Y'all can see that? So see, we're gonna be real. So this is gonna be a big game, but in real life, that's a sack, though. That's a sack. You could clearly see. And if it's not a sack, it would have been it looks like it would have been a holding. Like, if it wasn't gonna be a sack, it's gonna be a holding. Because look at Cooper Beebe. Like, he's clearly trying to hold him from demolishing that. Like, that would have for sure be a sack immediately. Or if not even a sack, it would have been a hit. Like, that would have been an incomplete ball. So that's what I'm gonna say. Y'all let me know in the chat. Do y'all think, based off of this picture right here, is that an incomplete ball? Let me know. Is that an incomplete ball, a sack, or do you think that's a completion in real life? So far, I got a plus for us. Actually, I got a notepad right here. Write it down on my notepad. So far, I got a plus for the Cowboys. And this is offense versus defense. But this is Cowboys O. This is Rams D. So far I got a 1 for the Cowboys offense, 1 for the Rams D, because I'm gonna say that was a sack. This right here is a sack. All right. Now let's keep going. Because we watching this to see, did we dominate for real? This is just the offense. So we gonna get to the defense as well. This is just the offense. So that got that out, but I mean, I think that's a sack. And obviously they would have stopped. They would have tackled GP right there. But GP still bringing the energy, kicking the pylon. You gotta love him. Oh, you gotta love it. Okay. Now, what the hell up there? Okay. Now let's watch these other clips. So that was the first one, right? Yeah, these are just reels. And again, all of this footage is Dallas Cowboys YouTube. Okay, this is fun. Now we can watch. This is the Cowboys. This is the starting defense versus the Rams starting offense, right? So let's take a look here and see what occurred. Let me make sure the sound is off. Oh Lord, my computer. Low battery. Just a second. Okay, we back. Okay, so this is our starting defense versus their starting offense, I believe. Because I think, yeah, that's Stafford with number 9. Okay. So now we're going to see. So we got Kenny Clark. He being double teamed. Is that Kenny Clark? Yeah, that's Kenny Clark, number 97. He being double teamed. But look at there. Look at what Big Q is doing. We got a button for that? I don't know. Yeah, I got buttons, but it's like I haven't used it in a while. But look at Big Q here. Oh my gosh. Let's rewind it. Let's rewind it. Okay. Big Q is whoever they center is, dog. That's a sack, big dog. That's a sack. Yeah. That's a sack. And was there somebody else in the action too? Let me see. There's somebody else in there. No, I think it was just yeah. That's a sack. That's a sack for sure. Of course, Q can't hit him, so he get the but yeah, did at least two. So I see there, Big Q pressure leads to interception. If this is an interception by Justin Barrett, now we're gonna have a talk. So far, let me see. So that's because this is Cowboys defense versus Rams offense. Okay, so that's 1 for Cowboys defense. But we also gonna talk about Justin Barrett because Justin Barrett, I'm gonna put myself on the bigger screen. Now Justin Barrett had 3 interceptions. Justin Barrett has been on, I'm pretty sure he's been on our team like plenty for a lot of years, been a practice squatter. Never has done much of the game. Never has done much in preseason. I mean, we haven't even heard his name all at camp. And shout out to Crown Global Media because people was getting on Broadus' ass. People getting on Broadus' ass like, oh my God, why weren't you talking about Justin Barrett? Justin Barrett. And he's like, listen, if Justin Barrett had done anything of significance this entire time at camp, I would have talked about it. But unfortunately, he didn't do anything. So I'm thinking that Justin Barrett might be a camp hero. And if y'all don't know what a camp hero is a person who just shows up and shows out at camp or it's some part of camp, and we think they're gonna be amazing and they're gonna really help us, and then when we get to the season, they are a pumpkin. Because I can't see you haven't done anything this whole training camp, and all of a sudden you get 3 picks. Now it could be that things are just clicking. I don't know. But right now, it's looking like more of a camp hero than oh yeah, he's really gonna be something. But I don't know. Sometimes you can go from a special teamer to an All Pro. I mean, it happened to Zach Bond. So I'm not gonna sit here and act like you can't go from special teamer to All Pro. You can 100% go from special teamer to All Pro. You can 100%. But it is just I have to have caution. I have to have caution for the camp hero. Okay? But anyway, and y'all give me a second. I'm gonna go get my glasses so I can see better. Because I was gonna wear my shades, but it's like I can't see the film with it on. So y'all give me. I'm gonna be right back. Please don't leave. I'm gonna be back in like 2 seconds. Thank you. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Okay, I'm back. But anyway, let's keep looking at this. So far I got a point for the Cowboys offense, a point for the Rams defense, a point for the Cowboys defense. This was a big Q pressure leading to an interception by Justin Barrett. All right, let's keep watching. See if we got anything. Okay, I think that was that. That was that for that clip. Okay. Now let's look at what the hell happened here, because this is Justin Barrett. As I said, y'all, this man had 3 interceptions Justin Barrett had. And all of these clips are on Dallas Cowboys X channel. So let's see what happened here that caused Justin Barrett. So this is the second team, though. Yeah, because I think they said that he only got a pick on Matthew Stafford. He only got a pick on Matthew Stafford once. You can see Reddy Stewart. Yeah. So this is, I think that's Maris as well. Ooh, is that Maris? That is Maris. See, now that's why I love Under the Lights. You can tell a lot from these clips. Okay. But yeah, this is definitely the second or third team, because that's also Toya there in the middle, right? So let's see what happens here. Woo, somebody, I don't know who is this? I don't know who that is, but he did a swift move. Maris looked like okay, we gotta go across the line on this. Let's go across the line slowly. Okay. So Maris, that is what is that? Looks like Maris gets an inside move on this guy. Oh no, he don't. I thought he got him. Maris didn't get it. So that's the L for Maris. This is why I don't want my guy Maris on the edge. Because he's struggling to go against, like, you struggling to go against backup tackles. That's what I'm saying, y'all. Y'all think he can go against Lane Johnson? Like, let's be honest about that, bro. No. Okay, so anyway, that's individually Maris lost that battle. Number 99. Golly. Who was 99? I gotta look that up. Oh, that's LT Overton. Oh, wow. Okay, that's it. Okay. Okay, I gotta make a note of that. LT Overton? Doing people like that? Okay, LT Overton? So LT Overton looking. All right, so LT Overton completely destroyed his guy. And y'all can see, I'm gonna try to put the cursor over LT Overton. So you can see the cursor. This is LT Overton right here, y'all. So this is Maris. If you can see the cursor, this is Maris. This is LT Overton, who just completely destroyed his guard. And then you even see, I think this is Toya getting pressure too. Yeah, Toya for wow. Okay, Toya. So Toya, so really LT Overton and Toya both forced that pick. Okay. All right, so that's obviously another plus for the Cowboys defense. That's another point for the Cowboys defense, obviously, because that led to another pressure leads to an interception. And let's look at what was he doing here. Okay. I mean, this guy just threw it right to him. Who the hell was you looking at? I didn't even look at the pick. I'm like, yeah. Oh, he was trying to get it to 16. Threw it right to him. Just didn't see Barron there in the pass delay. Barron looks to be playing middle linebacker. He's just man in the middle of the field. I mean, he threw it right to him. So honestly, with that pick, I can't. Like that. That was more on quarterback than Barron. That was more on quarterback than Barron. I think his first pick was more on quarterback than Barron because obviously you had pressure in Stafford's face that caused the pick. So 2 pressures have caused this pick, and Barron has just seemed to be able to easily flow to the ball. This one is right to his bread man. The other one, he was covering that route. He was like undercutting that route. I guess Stafford thought he could shoot it in, and no, he couldn't. Or he could stick it in. No, he could not. Okay. Next up, okay, back to the Cowboys offense. All right. So we're gonna look at this. Was this a touchdown by Dak? Because Flournoy allegedly had a big ass day. So let's see here. Is this a big game a legit game by Flournoy? Or what y'all doing in the chat? What up, JB? Oh my God, JB, I'm glad to see you. I was just thinking about you, JB. I was like, man, I miss my guy, JB. I'm so glad to see you. Glad to have you in the chat with me. Yeah, y'all come on in. Hit the like button. Hit the share button. Hit the subscribe button. We ain't doing nothing but just looking at the film. Because like I said, the Rams media and the fans said we making a big deal and we lying. So I was like, okay, well let's look at it then. To see, are we lying? Are we hyping it up? Or were we out there really whooping y'all's ass? So far, I got Cowboys in the lead legitimately. But let's keep watching. Yeah, that was a legit pass. I mean, look at Dak's posture. Dak could be back there baking a cake. You don't even see most of the offensive line on the screen. The only person I see on the screen is who? I think that was Tyler Booker. And he had his guy locked up, not doing a thing. Like, nope. Push him straight to the ground. Dak get the ball off easy. 1, 2, 3. Flournoy wide open. So I would say that's another legit completion in huge game by the Cowboys offense. Y'all let me know, chat. Do y'all think that's a legit completion or y'all think? Let's watch it one more time. Y'all think it's a legit completion, or y'all think would have been a sack or interception? Hold on. To me, that's a legit completion, buddy. All right, let's look at this next. All right, that's another one. Let me see what happened. Yeah, I don't know what happened in college. I didn't happen to him. But I don't know what he do. It's like he, I guess I don't know how he on the ground because he ain't blocking nobody. And he not on the ground, but it's just like, I don't know what he doing. But this, to me, this is another clear. Zach would have been able to clearly get the ball off because there is no one. Cooper Beebe is pushing his guy out the way like a piece of trash. Tyler Booker done pushed his guy out the way like a piece of trash. And Dak is just protected literally by Guyton and Smith against this all. I mean, that's another giant completion. So I'm going to have to give that another point for the Dallas Cowboys offense. Legitimately. Another point. Thank you. Thank you. So we can watch it in full mode, but I had to slow it down so I could do the back. So far, that's 3 pluses for Cowboys offense so far. 3 pluses. And I know I'm not gonna show it, but I did see the clip of Dak throwing an interception. He did throw one pick to Quentin Lang, so let me just go ahead and give Rams defense another plus. So I'm gonna be fair. I'm gonna give them a plus because I did see that clip of Dak throwing a pick to. Oh, God, this looks like another domination. But let's see if this is a real domination. It's legit in my eyes. Yeah. Look legit to me too. JB. Okay, let's look at this one with CD. I mean, yeah, that's Dak. I mean, can y'all tell me why we're continuing? Is this 7? Is the wait? Hold on. Was the offensive line out there? Yeah, they was out there. It was out there, right? Because I'm like, you don't even see them on the screen. You don't even see the offensive line at all. It's like they just cleared them out. I don't know if that. I don't know, y'all. That might have been a 707. Because I'm like, where is the offensive line at? I think that was Ferg blocking, but I don't see no offense. So I think that was 707, but that's still Emmanuel Forbes. You're getting your ass taken to the woodshed. And again, that was y'all's number 1 corner. So that's another plus for the Cowboys offense. Another plus for me. What do y'all think of the chat? Is this a plus by the Cowboys offense? I know it's 707. Because clearly I do not see the Cowboys offensive line out there. But regardless, I mean, Emmanuel Forbes is actually in pretty good coverage. It's just CD was able to hang on. He got his hands in there. That was just a big boy move by CD, able to hold on to that ball through contact. Yeah. So touchdown, baby. All right, next. But I think we almost done, y'all. And then I gotta move to my. What time is it? Yes, it's about that time to move on to my Dallas content. But we almost done because I gotta see some more clips from the defense. Okay, yeah. So I only got like 2. We got like 2 more clips. So yeah. This is Justin Barron's 3rd pick. So let's look at this. Justin Barron's 3rd pick of the day. Let's see what happened here. This is what Stetson Bennett. Yeah. Stetson Bennett is. I'm like, what happened to Todd Simpson? Now, here, if I look at the trenches, I mean, he pretty much got all day. I mean, it's like a little bit of pressure. But, I mean, LT, he kind of just, the quarterback panicked. Because this is another just panic because, oh, no. Actually, that would have been a sack. That actually would have been a sack. I think that's Tyrus Sweet. Would that have been a sack, y'all? Or did he get, I think that would have been a sack. Yeah, hold on. Yeah. Well, actually, no. I don't think that would have been a sack. 'Cause it looks like this offensive lineman is pushing him past the quarterback. I think this guy just got scared because he can feel all the pressure around him, and LT Overton is literally getting thrown at his feet. Uh, so he just like kind of panics and throws it again right to Justin Barrett. Right to Justin Barrett. So gotta give Cowboys defense another plus. Even though in the trenches that play we kind of was getting our ass whooped. We got our ass whooped in the trenches, but the quarterback still threw a pick. So anytime you throw a pick, dog, that's a plus for us. Sorry, you're not gonna get a plus for that. And then let me see. So I think this would be, yeah, that's it. And then this was just like the major highlights of the day, but I think that's it. I'm pretty much on the clip, y'all. Now I'm gonna just go to because I was gonna just move on to Vach. I was gonna watch his stream, not stream, but with his Cowboys notes. But I'm like, how long? Let me see how long. It's 28 minutes. This is 8 minutes. Actually, I think we can kind of watch this one and then we can move on to the Dallas game. So this is, we're just going to listen to what Vach said. You know what I'm saying? We're going to listen to his account of the practice. Let's listen to Vach, his account of practice. Now, he has a longer, this is Vach's YouTube. He has a longer video where he really breaks things down. We just don't have time today to look at that. But I will look at this 8-minute video. And we're going to kind of like skip around. I don't think we're just going to sit here and listen to the whole thing. But shout out to Vach. Y'all know if y'all not subscribing to Vach, like, what are y'all doing? Vach is the, well, I call Vach the baby. So. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to look at this video of Vach. Kind of recap the practice.
Top of the morning. We still on the Rams field here, just walking around, giving you guys a little bit of content. Just a quick update, not even an update, just a recap on what happened at practice there. Somebody setting their phone up. I'm gonna walk this way. Cowboys had a joint practice versus the Rams today. Let me give y'all the rundown on what's about to happen here. I'm gonna talk to y'all a little bit about the overall offensive operation here, but y'all be sure to go to Crown Global Media on YouTube, and I'm gonna give you guys the O-line after actions report, which is normally an O-line versus D-line or O-line D-line after actions report, but I didn't get a chance to watch the defense today, and I had a good reason for that. So when we're out here or whatever, you know, you just take a look around. It was two fields. Cowboys first team offense on one side, Rams first team offense on the other side. So I saw a lot of my peers, my media peers, walking over to the Rams offense, Cowboys defense side. So I didn't watch that. I'm gonna get recaps and stuff. I'm gonna get on Twitter and really figure out what happens. But I was one of the only media members on the Cowboys offensive side, which is cool because that's what I wanted to cover anyway. So later on, I'm going to give you guys a recap after I break things down and see what happened or whatever. I might even just read live tweets on the live stream tonight just so I get the reaction of it. But anyway, so what happened today? Clay Downs called plays. Shotty wanted to be the head coach, so he wanted to look at everything. He wanted to watch both operations. So I think in the first period, Shotty walked over to the defensive side with the Matthew Stafford first team versus first team Cowboys defense.
I do want to pause Vach and honestly, I could put him on the screen. I do want to ask y'all, Shotty has been letting Clayton call plays a lot. And I get that you want to get your assistant coaches practice. I do get that. But at the same time, I'm like, are you gearing up to give up play calling? I hope to God not, because I think Clayton Adams just has a way to go. I like Clayton Adams, right? Like his run scheme and But I think he's got a ways to go before we're gonna say you're gonna be the play caller for America's team. So I hope this is just shoddy. Like, listen, while the season is not here, I need to be able to be an overseer mode because once the season comes, I've got to be locked into the offense. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping Shoddy's not gonna tell us once the season starts that he's giving play calling to Clayton Adams because I'm not gonna be happy about that. But let's keep listening to Vod.
defense. And
Please hit the like button, please hit the share button, and please hit the subscribe button, please.
So what that means is that Clayton Adams gets to call plays. Clayton Adams calling plays, and he's basically run game coordinator. So what you think Clayton Adams about to do if Clayton Adams get an opportunity to call plays? Clayton Adams is going to call run plays, but I wanted Clayton Adams to bring like another pitch. I wanted him to switch it up a little bit and have a little bit of diversity to his game. And I didn't see that a bunch from Clayton Adams today because we were spamming the run, which is cool. And, we just talked to Dak at the podium. He even said as much as that was a part of the game plan to come out and be physical and figure out who we are as a running team. Versus the Rams, that's a phenomenal idea. Like, you get to play a good unit. That's good work for both sides. You are a good unit with another good unit to figure out, all right, what do we need to get right? What do we need to get done? So watching the Cowboys offensive line, which we're going to live and die by running the football, versus this stout Rams run defense, what do you see? It was a bunch of stalemates kind of sort of in the middle. It was a bunch of even stuff. But I thought the left side was much better in the whole day. The left side was
and the left side would be who? Tyler Smith and Tyler Guyton. So he's saying Tyler Smith and Tyler Guyton had a great day. Right? Now the other side
was much better. Big Tyler, TG did great. BB and all those guys, they did really well on the left side. The right side is where some of the plays started to break down a little bit, whether the Cowboys are running to the right side or whether they're running to the left. And, the blocking broke down on the right side or whatever. It came from the right side. But on the inside, you saw stalemates. You saw some decent push. You saw some short runs. And look, in a game versus the Rams, you will take a 3-yard run on 1st and 10, get to 2nd and 7. Another run or a short pass or something get you to 3rd and short, and then you just know what to do from there. But in a joint practice, that can get a little weird for you. So Cowboys had to overcome that. A very stout group, man. It seems like when we meet in real life, it's gonna be a low scoring affair, or at least we hope if the defense can build on what they did today.
Hearing that our run game got stalemated kind of made me concerned, but I will say this. You are running very vanilla concepts. So there's not really much to get a lot of yards unless it's just going to be like power on power, my guy pushing your guy. And it looks like we were losing that battle, but I think Vod says toward the end we started to win. But I do like the fact that we are trying to establish ourselves as a running team. Right? If that's going to be our identity, this physicality, that's obviously what we've been missing. We've been this finesse, high flying. We could put up all these points on you, and then we get to the big games, and we can't put up those points, and then we lose. So, okay, but let's just keep listening. I'm going to listen to about the 5 minutes.
But what I know is when Clayton Adams ran the football, there's a bunch of stalemates. We didn't get a bunch of movement on the Rams. That makes sense. Maybe over 4 quarters that change, and maybe it does because in the third offensive period, the Cowboys did run the ball much better. So that was a positive thing there.
Okay, so obviously, us running the ball was not working at first, but he's like we kept running, and then the shit started to open up. It started to slowly but surely open up, which is usually how the run game goes. Usually.
But what I did notice is when the Cowboys decided to throw the ball, it was play action and it was short. Play action didn't work all that much because your run game's not working all that much. The short stuff was cool, but you kind of in this practice environment where you can't get a whole bunch of yak. So it's just really a question mark for you. But I saw a little bit of success when the Cowboys threw the ball deeper down the field. The Rams got good corners, but the Cowboys got good receivers. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to see the Cowboys try the Rams a little bit more. It eventually picked up in the third.
Offense where everything is short short stops and slants. We can't do that. If this Voch said running upfield, turn around, like nuh-uh. You got it. And play action especially. Even when I'm playing Madden, bro, I'm running the ball so that I can set you up for a huge game. Like I'm not about to be sitting here
in the
doing them
the
extra
third
short
portion of
bro.
offensive team period or whatever, where we got passes downfield. But when we saw those passes downfield, the pass blocking actually did work out a little bit for both sides. So Terrence still had a rough day. Man gave up a couple of sacks, I believe. But you know, when you get sacked in one of these practices, you just keep on throwing the ball. But Terrence was going against Byron Young, number 0, and Tyler Guyton was going against Josiah Stewart, number 10. Now Josiah in real life is going to be Myles Garrett, but Josiah is still a player that played a bunch last year, and Tyler Guyton had a really good day. Tyler Guyton had a really good day, and it's really just all about confidence with him. He can go against Donovan Ezraku, all these guys, all these Cowboy guys all day, every day, but we're really going to judge you on who you are, like when you're uncomfortable.
I do want to stop in there because I do want to just look at some. I'm just going to show y'all Patrick Nosey note. But that's great news for my guy TG. And for Voch, y'all know how Voch did not F with Tyler Guyton. So, y'all know if Voch is saying that Tyler Guyton look good, he look good. Because he have no reason to hype him up. He's never hyped him up. He was definitely not happy at all when we drafted him. So for him to say he had a great day, he had an absolutely great day. Now, I do want to just bring up these notes from Patrick Nosey. Actually, I think I reacted to a lot of stuff. One person that I wanted to point out that turns out had an amazing day, and I'm sad we didn't get to see more defensive stuff. But one player that had an amazing day, where is it at? Is Rebel. Rebel had an amazing day. Um, let me just go to because I thought I had Patrick Nosey stuff like highlighted, but I guess I didn't. Let me see what else. Sorry, y'all. I thought I had some of this stuff bookmarked, but let's see here. Okay, so Patrick Nosey says the point of joint practice is to gauge where the Cowboys are in their process, and the rebuild defense looked ahead of schedule than the high-powered Rams. Okay, so looks like we could just read this. Bam! Let's just read Patrick Nosey. I didn't know he had a recap out, but let's just briefly look at his recap, and then I gotta move on to my wings content because this is getting kind of long, but it is what it is. Let's look. Okay, so this is Patrick Nosey Walker. Y'all know he writes for DallasCowboys.com. But he says Christian Parker, Cowboys defense aces joint test versus the Rams. Wow. He said every day, every rep, the Dallas Cowboys defense is being put to the fire in Oxnard by their high-powered offense. So far, they've looked great in those battles, but the first real test, and I said this on my preview, arrived by way of a joint practice against Sean McVay's offense and Los Angeles Rams. Blah, 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 blah. They passed with flying colors. Christian Parker is in his first year as defensive coordinator, but it didn't look like it. The roster is completely revamped for 2026, and it did indeed feel like it. From linebacker Justin Barron's 3 interceptions, 1 against Stafford, 2 against Stetson Bennett, to the tally of would be more than 5 sacks. Jesus, to the tally of would be more than 5 sacks. Okay, well, I'm gonna just add 5. He said more than 5. Jeez, why do I got so many pins that don't work? Yeah, so looks like stout coverage that erased downfield throws. several downfield field throws, the defense sent a message on Tuesday. We're a different defense, said head coach Brian Schottenheimer. The mentality and the mindset of the defense is different, and that's great. The Rams challenge you in a lot of different ways. They're a very, very physical team. They run the hell out of the duo play. Matthew Stafford has an unbelievable ability to get the ball out of his hands fast, and he's hard to get home, but a few guys jumped out today. More than a few, objectively speaking, with sacks. So Shamar James had sacks. Donovan Ezaraku. Now, I love hearing that Donovan Ezaraku has sacks because, to be honest, Donovan Ezaraku has not looked great in camp. He just has. I know, I'm not saying he hasn't made no plays, but you would expect more from your. People said you was like the jewel of the draft because you was really a first round pick that we got in the second round. So you just want to see more wins from him. And honestly, Tyler Guyton has had his ass locked up. And I haven't even seen him killing Steele. Now, he may have beat Steele here and there. He may have even beat Tyler Guyton, once or twice. But it hasn't been an equal battle, I'll say. But he said Isaiah Land got a sack, and then newly extended All-Pro Quentin Williams and more, and pass breakups from Siobhan Rebel. Now, I heard that Siobhan Rebel looked amazing. That's what I heard. I heard Siobhan Rebel looked amazing, was locking up Puka Nacua. Locking up. Now, I did hear that like Puka Nacua did kind of get him like once or twice or something like that. But I heard several downfield throws Siobhan Rebel had locked the hell up. So and I guess I made too many damn tweets. I be talking too much because I'm like, how many tweets did I have? I guess a lot. Let me see. Siobhan Rebel. What was that tweet about? What Siobhan Rebel did? Let's see. Oh, here it goes from my guy Joseph Hoyt. So Joe said, shout out to my guy Joseph Hoyt, friend of the channel. And he said, Rams try to fade from inside the 10. It was Siobhan Rebel 1v1 against Puka Nacua. Rebel high pointed it and nearly picked it. Rebel has been really good today from our viewpoint. He continues to sack day. So, and he also did some other stuff as well. He also had more pass breakups, but he had a lot of pass breakups. So Siobhan Revel, Julius Wood, which my guy Big Game James guy, also allegedly um had a great day, which I'm really hoping that Julius Wood is able to make this team. It says Stafford and Bennett were flustered most of the time, and the Cowboys' run defense was something the Rams didn't expect, shutting down most of the handoffs. um, yeah. Let me see if there's anything else. It says Stafford, Bennett, and the Rams used a good bit of pre-snap motion, right? Remember, we used to be terrible at pre-snap motion against the Cowboys, only to discover it didn't much matter, and they would need to decipher Parker's pre-snap deception. So Parker was over there tricking them boys, apparently. Something they swam upstream against, as Barron's 3 interceptions can attest to. Yeah. So shout out to Patrick No C Walker. He posted this on his X page, but y'all can see his article from Twitter. Or you go to DallasCowboys.com, and this is called Christian Parker Cowboys Defense Aces Joint Test versus the Rams. So I'm gonna wrap up my Cowboys content on that. There was one thing else that I wanted to kind of talk about, which I need to honestly, I'm leaving myself only like 20 minutes to do my Dallas Wings stuff. Because this went quite long. I've been talking about the Cowboys for an hour. But anyway, what I want to say, we got our first actual preseason game. I think is on Friday. It's on Friday. They put the unofficial depth chart out. So we will talk about that on Under the Lights on Friday. We will talk about the depth chart, but I just don't have time to talk about it now. But the unofficial depth chart is out, and there is some things that I'm like, hmm. But anyway, that's pretty much it on my Dallas Cowboys content that I have today, y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Oh, I didn't even see bosses in the chat. Sorry, I just been in the zone, so I haven't even been looking at it. He said the run game picked up in the third period. Yeah. He said they had to stick with it, right? Yep. He said when you have a pass rush that can definitely help out the back end. Yeah. It definitely seemed like y'all we legit won. Cause my tally just from the clips was 7-2, and then you when you pile on the notes of people that verified sources that we could trust, it was a pretty dominant day for us. You know what I'm saying? Like although we did struggle offensively, but we struggled offensively at first because we was just running the ball. But it looked like we had a pretty big day. We had a pretty big day. Especially defensively. Maybe you could say Rams D because obviously Voch said that Terrence still gave up a few sacks. But defensively, we look good. Um, what's up, my guy Hoodie Kush? Good to see you. Uh, yeah, we do. Hit me up in the DM so we could do a show together. For sure. But y'all, thank y'all so much. I'm gonna transition, so I know y'all may stay, y'all might leave, but I do want to get into my Dallas Wings content. Yeah, with me and Cuddy will definitely do a stream together. And any content creator, I am open to collabing and working with any of my Dallas Cowboys content brothers or sisters. So if there's anybody watching that wants to do a collab, please hit me up. Please hit me up. I would love to do it with you. I'd love to talk ball with anybody. So, and that's for my Dallas Cowboys community. If there's any Wings fans or WNBA fans that would want to do collabs, I'm also open to that. But now I want to transition, and I probably want to spend like 25 minutes on this. I won't be too long, but I do want to look at some clips because I've been studying, and I'm gonna take y'all's comments away because if I don't, I'm gonna get distracted again. Uh, but I've been studying the Dallas Wings offense, and specifically, I studied our last game versus the Minnesota Lynx, right? I studied that game to really see what has been going on and to see if what I think has been happening is true. Because sometimes if you don't do an in-depth analysis and you just are watching the games live, you will miss things. So I wanted, and I've been educating myself and things on different concepts and basketball actions because I want to be able to give y'all the best show possible and really be able to break down ball, not just if I'm gonna do under the lights, like I gotta be able to break down things and concepts about what the hell is happening. You know what I'm saying? And not just basic terms. So anyway, I do want to bring up, and I think I just gotta I hope my Dallas Wings ain't getting their ass kicked. I don't even want to look. Don't tell me in the chat either. I just wanna. I'm gonna just watch it on the playback. But what am I looking for? Oh, okay, I gotta go to my Google Drive. Under the lights. Under the lights. Under the lights. Okay. Anyways, no, I don't have no new project. Bro. Just give me the clip. No time for the BS. And y'all know with WNBA film, like, but it's okay. I don't even have to say what I was gonna say because you can see the plays in action. Okay, yeah, I think it's upload these real fast. Uploading these clips real fast, y'all, so that we can break down kind of like what's happening. And I think we have, as the title said, my Dallas Wings fans, I think we have a major coaching problem. I really do. Um, and I know people say to give Jose grace. Uh, and I will give him grace, but I don't. I have a really hard time giving grace to people who continue to make the same mistake over and over and over and over and over again. I really do. Especially when in this case, I mean, Jose, I don't know your salary, but I'm assuming that you're getting paid hundreds of thousands to millions to coach this team, which means you supposed to assemble a staff that can help you beat the best teams, especially with the talent that you have. And I just haven't really seen it consistently as of late. So we're gonna look into the film. I think these are the last. Are these the new uploaded videos? Yeah. So we're gonna look at this. So this is the beginning of the game, and I pretty much have the whole. I don't have the whole game. This is pretty much the condensed version of the game or the full game. Highlights is what I'm showing you guys, and this is directly from the WNBA YouTube. So that's where I got this film from. So this is not my film. This is WNBA film. But let me wait. Hold on. No, no, no. Oh my god. So I have this loaded, and then it talked about something for playback. What? What the hell is going on? All right, y'all. Well, I may not be able to show y'all because for some reason, maybe I need to log out and log back in. But I have to upload my clip to my Google Drive. That's how I show y'all like any film clip. And my Google Drive is not allowing me to show y'all. I had the clip, then I restarted it, or just like refreshed it, and then now it's like tripping. So I might have to just cut the show short for technical difficulties, which I hate that. I might just have to do a whole separate show for the wings. Okay, no, it looked like one of them loaded up. Okay, bet. All right, never mind. I was like, well, I guess the basketball guys don't want to do it. And I said, no, we do want to do it. Sweet. Okay, so let me share my screen with y'all. Uh, Here we go. Please make sure. I hope y'all hitting the like button. Y'all said y'all can't hear me. Audio in and out. What the heck happened? Uh-oh. No, my audio not in and out. Is my audio tripping? Y'all can't hear me good? Huh, hold on. Okay, hopefully I'm back now. Um, I don't know what happened or why it cut out, but okay. So when we look at this first play now, and first of all, I want to be fair to Jose because I have to actually do my study and research because sometimes in basketball it can look like you're not really running an action, but you actually are if you don't know what you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I actually studied these concepts, so I know every single action that actually has happened in all of these clips. So you're gonna see that this is one where Arike, and this is what we should be doing. And you're gonna see that the Minnesota Lynx ran a bunch of actions. They ran a bunch of the same actions and kept getting their players open compared to we weren't, and therefore we were not. Because we're gonna count. Let's count in the chat, and I hope some of y'all stay in here with me. And I'm hoping to get more Wings fans, but let's count in the chat how many times an action was ran when a player scored or a screen was, which is an action. I call it action was ran when a player scored versus when a player had to do ISO or did ISO to score. So if we play it, and I don't want to hear the audio, but if we play this clip here, it's about to play in a minute. Okay. So this right here is a dribble handoff, right? This is a dribble handoff to Arike. All right, dribble handoff to Arike. So a dribble handoff is basically when the ball carrier dribbles toward the person that they're trying to get the ball to, and they also set a screen for them so that they can get separation. Now, when you look at Arike's defender, right, her defender here is Courtney Williams, right? So Arike's defender here is Courtney Williams. So you can see when Alana does this dribble, this what's it called? This dribble handoff to Arike, that's what allows her to get open, and so she can get a runway to the basket, and you're gonna see that she's able to score here because Courtney Williams is going around, or she's going in front of or above, because that would be above the screen that Alana is setting here. She cannot keep up with Arike, so you're gonna see that she's trailing. Oh shit! What the? Oh, okay, y'all. Sorry, I forgot. Okay, so this is just post up ISO with Jess before Jess got hurt in this game, and this is something where Jess, like, this is why she gets dominated. She cannot defend one on one down low. She just can't. Like, she needs a help defender, but one on one, she gets taken consistently to the woodshed. Consistently, I'm gonna put this on the big screen, but Jess consistently gets taken to the woodshed. Angel Reese did it. Natasha Howard did it. I'm scared when we face Aaliyah Boston, she gonna be doing it. Now she is hurt, so I don't know when she's gonna be back. But this has been an issue all year. Like, a big can just ram in her chest, and she can't do anything about it. But anyway, this is the actual action. So Alana Smith dribble handoff. Courtney Williams goes up above the screen, but she cannot guard. And y'all don't be liking Fran, but I like Fran. I don't know why y'all don't like Fran. I think her name is Fran Harris or Fran Harrison, who announces our games. I like Fran because Fran gives us the real, and she's always telling us, I don't know why they just won't allow Arike to attack downhill, because you can't really guard her off the dribble. So this is what Fran is talking about. You can see here, Courtney Williams cannot keep up with Arike Ogunbowale. She can't keep up. So Arike is ahead of her defender, and you see she's got all of this space. Now, is there 3 defenders here? Yeah, to try to stop her, but they're just staring at her. About time they react, Arike's already got the ball up. Like, this is the type of actions and things like that you should be running with Arike Ogunbowale consistently to get her open for the basket. Now, let's keep looking at the next play. This is what Jose is not doing consistently. Okay, now this is the other play that I want to show. So Jose is running, or he can run actions. He just doesn't run actions consistently. That is my problem with him. It's not that he doesn't run actions, it's that he doesn't run actions for his best players consistently. So this is just Paige kicking the ball out, right? You see that she takes you see the double teams, and that's exactly what you have to do when you're facing the double team. That's exactly what you have to do. Face a double team, kick the ball out. You see Kayla McBride is her primary defender. Then you see Natasha Howard coming over. They was coming to stop her, try to collapse down on her. So, okay, Natasha Howard, you're gonna leave your man open because you're collapsing down on me. Perfect. I'm just gonna kick it out to Alana, who Alana could have easily just taken that three. I thought Alana was gonna take that three, but she chose not to, and she just chooses to do ISO straight to the hoop, and she gets the point. So they could have honestly done a little bit more of this as well, because you could see Natasha Howard, she can't really, if you're charging at her in the paint, like, she's not really gonna stop you. Because we saw ARIKE do it, then now we see the very next play, Alana doing it. Like, she just gonna let you score, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Everything back to what it was, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Now here, this is a backdoor cut. Well, actually, this is an off-ball screen leading to a backdoor cut. So you can see here that Olivia has the ball, and I'm pretty sure she just told Fee to play, because Fee is like, oh, okay. So Olivia has the ball. She tells Fee, go run a screen. So Fee is setting an off-ball screen for Kayla McBride. Okay, so she's setting an off-ball screen for Kayla McBride. Now, this is what pissed me off. Because Alana Smith is in the way, ARIKE wasn't able to follow her man, because you could clearly see ARIKE is in front of what's her name? Fee. She's in front of Fee. So if Alana is not here in ARIKE's way, or if Alana, when you see that you're right here in position to cut off this back door. You're in position, Alana, to cut off this back door, but your feet are sitting here stagnant. Your feet are sitting here stagnant. And now you're in you're setting a screen. Alana is setting a screen for the Minnesota Lynx. Like, Alana is the reason why this shit happened. Alana Smith. This is like low IQ type of stuff that is very frustrating. Because what the hell are you doing? Your man is Fee. Your man is Fee. You can clearly see Fee is setting a screen. You should be able to cut off this back door. I don't know what Alana was doing, but she's not doing what she's supposed to be doing. Clearly, that leads to another score for the Minnesota Lynx. Now, this is honestly just being taken to the woodshed. This is just ISO ball. Olivia Miles, you can't guard her off the dribble. Throws the ball up, 3-pointer. You know what I'm saying? Like, Olivia Miles, you can't give Olivia Miles this much space. But you can see right there, Olivia Miles got all the separation she needs. Because clearly, she stopped on a dime. Odyssey's over here. Odyssey tries to recover. And Olivia Miles just goes straight up for the three. Like, you've got to play on Olivia Miles tighter than that. To be a good defensive player in the W, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be aggressive in the W if you want to play good defense. If you're just going to be that defender, like, I'm just going to put my hands up, you're going to get scored on majority of the time. The best defenders of the league are the ones who they're bothersome. They're all up in your grill. The ones who just put their fucking hands up at the end, hoping it doesn't go in, it usually goes in. It usually goes in. But anyway, let's keep watching. 3-pointer. Next. Now, this is just a bad turnover by Paige. I don't know why Paige tried to pass it down low here when it was clear that Jess was at this point double teamed. But honestly, when you think of it, that is a mismatch though with Courtney Williams, and she did throw the ball over Natasha Howard, so Jess likely would have got that. So that was just a misfire by Paige. Like you really, yes, that's a misfire. Wait, let me. Was it a misfire or did Jessica Shepard just not get the ball? Oh yeah, I need to go. I gotta go, y'all. I know I've been here. So I'm just gonna break this down. Okay. I don't know if I'll be running out of time, bro. I'm gonna have to do this at a later date. But yeah, that was just a misfire. It was just a misfire by Paige. And Lana can't guard off the dribble, and it's all right. Now can I do this one? Okay, so it will let me show this one, and I think
Has Williams on her. Quick bursts with the fake. And
I'm not gonna be able to show this whole thing, but you can see right there. There's no action run for Paige here. This is just ISO. 3 people guarding her. She just stops on a dime, shoots the ball. That's not getting back in transition. I wanted to be able to show this is more ISO ball. So you can see, y'all, do you see how many different people? It's like everybody in the Dallas Wings offense has a green light. And that's what I ultimately wanted to show. Hold on, let me text my fiance, tell her I'm wrapping up. But this is what I wanted to show. So you start to like look. This is back to back ISO ball position. Paige guarded by 2 people. I'm just gonna shoot the ball anyway. ISO. Then that's just not getting back in transition, which got to be better in transition there. But then this is Odyssey Sims. What does she do? Now she was about to take the ball to the hoop too. But she's got 3 defenders in Olivia Miles, Natasha Howard, and uh what's her name? Stud Bud. What is her name? Courtney Williams, who leaves her man wide open in Zaza. So she's able to kick it out to Zaza, right? And Zaza, instead of shooting the 3, she does ISO, takes it to the hoop, and she scores. Okay. But it just shows you, like, there's not really any actions being ran. Olivia Mouse turns it over because she projected that. That's just transition scoring, which that's when we're the best. I always say we are the best in transition. If we can score out in transition, we can win. And the reason why we can't win against set up defenses is because we don't run actions consistently. Jesus. Let's look at this. That's another score in transition. That's when we play our best, when we can score in transition. Now we're gonna look at. Now they was doing. See this shit that Natasha Howard just did. They were doing the dribble handoff to uh uh McBride a lot. Simple dribble handoff. Oop, here's the handoff, turn around, shoot. And who was McBride's defender? Zaza, right? She's trailing. Zaza is McBride's defender. She's trailing. Howard sets the screen. She's going above the screen. Too late. Look at you. Look, you. It's too late. She's wide open. Wide open. Too late. That release is too quick. That release is too quick. So just running these consistent actions. This is Paige again. ISO ball. Like no action, no screen game ran for Paige. Just go at these people, set it up. That's just Olivia Malman. You can't really do shit about. Well, you can't do shit about that. Paige, what was Paige doing here? Here's gonna be my last. Paige, and I don't know why Paige was so deep into the paint here. I don't know what she was doing because there was nobody on Olivia Biles, and then she recovers late. It's a 3. Like, and Paige did this a lot. She did this to Olivia Miles. She did this with McBride. Like, you're recovering too late. Trap. This was a beautiful play. They trapped Olivia Miles finally, and then y'all just let Fee get that shit. Like, that's just a kick out to a Fee, wide open. Like, this is what we just kept transitioning late. Like, nobody. Look at how many links defenders are wide open. You got 1, 2, 3 links defenders wide open because you got a walk and lead deep into the paint. Guarding nothing. They're deep into the paint, guarding nothing. Wait, hold on. I think Courtney actually drew them because Lee's supposed to be on Fee. Yeah, Lee left it. That's what it was. Lee leaves her man. Courtney Williams sees, oh, you're going to leave your man? I'm going to kick it right out to Fee. Fee shoots a 3. I mean, it's just basic shit, y'all. They really wasn't doing no crazy shit on us. It was just basic stuff like this. Basic. Okay, that was a dribble handoff shoot. Paige, got her a little bit of space to get that 3 off. Yeah. So we could have consistently ran that, but we wasn't. We were scoring off the dribble handoffs, but we weren't running them consistently. And that's Paige getting cooked again on defense. Instead of Paige just staying with her man, she comes over, let me help. Now you done left McBride wide open. You should be smarter than that. It's in the 4th quarter to leave McBride wide the hell open. As red hot as she is in the 4th quarter, you're going to leave McBride open again? Like, we were just making mental mistakes over and over and over and over again. I mean, that's McBride wide open again. Like, what? And that's Paige again. Like, McBride cooked Paige. Like, Paige didn't know what the hell was going on. Like, they had Paige's head in a tailspin. They really did. Like, she did not know how to stay on her man. And this is just a pick and pop 3. Like, they're just running simple actions on our head. And Paige, we just couldn't stay on top and cover those screens and clamp them down. And guess what Paige is doing again? Fucking ISO ball. I done showed y'all 3 to 4 possessions here. 3 out of Paige's possessions was ISO. 3. And that's just Paige getting cooked again. Paige got absolutely destroyed by McBride. She got destroyed. She got absolutely destroyed by McBride. And more ISO ball. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get off here. I'm going to call it a night. But I think that we have a serious coaching problem. And I'm saying we have a serious coaching problem because we don't have a coach that wants to run consistent actions and plays for his players. You have the plays and actions that you can run. You can clearly see in there, when you were running the dribble handoff, it was working. Why didn't you continue to run the dribble handoff? Why are we not utilizing screens more? Why is everybody just freestyling and doing ISO ball? That's not a championship offense. That's not a championship offense at all, actually. So anyway, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in for Under the Lights, where we dive into the film and not the narratives. I really appreciate y'all rocking with me tonight. Please hit the like and the share and the subscribe button on your way out. And until the next time, I'll see y'all on Friday. Peace.